Markquis, just how aware were you that you were that close to the triple-double?
I was aware, like, second half with, like, 7 minutes left, that I was flirting with a triple-double. I tried to get it, but the cards didn't just, align with that. But, man, that would have been cool.
You were much better. Your production was a little bit more in the first half than the second half. What was kind of the difference between those two?
In the first half, I really wanted to look for my teammates and get them open looks and open shots so that they could feel good about themselves and have confidence throughout the game. And I was just looking for myself second, so that was my motto when I first, started.
Dave, you finally got on the court for an extended period of time, 19 minutes. How'd you feel about yourself at that point?
First of all, I just want to say I'm extremely thankful to my coaching staff, my teammates, my trainer, Luke and Andrew. They was there for me a lot, even though I was hurt and disappointed. They stayed helping me and, working my ankle, doing my exercises, make sure I was on top of that. Besides that, I'm just happy to be back. Felt good. I got a little tired after the first couple of minutes, but, just happy to be back.
I was going to ask you, how close do you feel like you are conditioning-wise?
I'll be back soon. I don't think I'm that close to where I was when I got hurt, but a couple more practices, I'll be back.
Keyontae, just walk me through your emotions when you get announced and the crowd goes crazy and then you look over and you see some of your old teammates. Just what was today like for you?
Today was, it was a special day just seeing my old teammates. It's fun out there playing against them. Just felt like practice and just joking around throughout the game, but keep being competitive. So I feel like it was a great experience. I'm glad the Big 12 got this conference and SEC game going on, and we got to play Florida, so really appreciate it.
And then kind of walk me through your attempted windmill dunk there. How bad did you want that one?
Man, so that was my real first fast break, and I already knew what I was going to do in my head, but when I tried to jump, I ain't dribble, so when I tried to jump, my right foot slipped. And then at that moment, it was like I couldn't do a windmill layup, so I just tried to go for the dunk. Hopefully I rim grazed it, and I missed it. But
have you ever been stuffed by the rim before?
Nah, this is my second time in college. Oh, no, third. I got Wichita State. I got rim stuck here. And then I did it when I played at Florida, Texas A&M, and then this game. So that was my third time. It won't happen again, though, I promise.
Markquis, I want to ask you, how is this offense different with David in the lineup?
Man, it's just we play at a faster pace. I feel like David gets out in transition. He has a really good feel for around the rim. So I'm just happy he's back, man. He's been putting in a lot of work and a lot of effort with, Luke, my athletic trainer, and just having him out here. He's another voice, and he's mature. So he does everything, all the little things that we really need, from a big guy.
For both Keyontae and Markquis, you guys are obviously trying to establish like a brand new culture here at K-State, and Coach Golden talked a lot about how experience can be helpful with that. How much have you guys seen maybe older players come in and just help you guys establish what Coach Tang speaks about on a regular basis?
We have, new people come into our locker room, every so often, but Coach Tang did a really good job with establishing the culture that's here at K-State and embracing it. When he first got here, he wanted us to be, a Power 5 in a high basketball program. And just what he's done in his first year and just embracing the culture, knowing every dance, doing stuff like that is really amazing to see. But the alumni does a really good job. We just saw Rolando Blackman, and he spoke to us and gave us a really good talk about what it takes to be great and to be successful, in the Big 12 and in the NBA. So it's just really, big for us to see, alumni talking to us.
And then Keyontae, as you've kind of meshed into this, how much do you think just being experienced has helped you join a new team and learn everything else that comes on with playing college basketball in a brand new conference and new environment?
I just feel like Coach Tang, like he was saying, Coach Tang, he just do a great job of making the team feel like a family base, and I feel like that's helped the culture. We just can relate, talk to each other no matter what circumstance it is, and just feel more opened up, like just relax, and have more freedom to say what else. Like he liked to listen to us and get our feedback with things. He don't ever tell us we wrong. He'll always admit when he's in the wrong and stuff like that. So I feel like just a coach that can relate to players and not just always talk about basketball just helps everybody else see it in a different perspective.
And then David, you obviously had a pretty big dunk to put you guys up 22-8 in the first half. I think you extended a run as well. To kind of come back and then have a big energy play like that, what'd that do for you just emotionally?
I mean, it just made me feel good. You know, I always when Keith is running in transition, I make sure to stay close to him because, you know, he's going to find you. Yeah, it feels good.
And then and a little bit earlier, you talked about how you're not completely back to where you were before.
Mm-hmm.
What do you need to do to get back to the same conditioning levels or confidence?
I think that's just a matter of time, kind of just getting more and more reps. You know, just running up and down more in practice and, you know, really getting that game time feel kind of. So, yeah, I think over time I'll be fine.
David, what did you do over the past couple weeks to stay in shape as well as you could leading up to this moment?
I mean, at first I was in the boot, so I couldn't do as much running. But besides that, I was trying to do the skier. I was on the bike, all like conditioning things where you don't need your legs, basically. And then besides that, just like I said, spending a whole lot of time with my weight coach and my athletic trainer, Luke and Coach Phil. And yeah, I really appreciate them for the amount of time they spend with me, like here and on the road is with me the whole time. So.
And Keyontae, you looked pretty happy there after the game when you were, you know, posing for pictures with your former teammates and stuff. Was that kind of your goal to wait until the game was over to start doing that stuff?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I know the other teams be leaving out right after the game, so just try to get a picture right before them. Just it's a once-in-a-lifetime memory, and you will never get that feeling or that moment back. So just trying to embrace the moment, show my love for them, and just move on with it.
I know some people maybe wouldn't want to play their former team. Were you excited when you saw them on the schedule?
Oh, yeah. I knew we was playing them when I committed here. That was like the first thing the coaches told me. So, I mean, I was definitely looking forward to it. Just seeing the athletic trainer, Duke, he's one of the main person that saved my life on the court. So just seeing him on the bench and just talking to him after the game just helped, like, brighten up my day. Like, I don't think this day could have been any worse, even if I had played bad or played a good game. Like, just seeing the people that care for me at Florida and just showing how much love they got for me on the court.
So if you had to sum up your day, if you had to sum up the emotions of the day, how would you do it?
My emotions good. I mean, my parents, my family here. I seen my old former family, and then I still got my brothers here, so it's not a bad day. I don't think the day could get worse, really.
Keyontae, Markquis almost goes for the double tonight. If you were describing to someone else his game, someone that maybe hasn't seen him play, how would you describe the way he plays?
I say a better Nate Robinson, just when non-athletic though. But other than that, I mean, he's real fast. He can see the court, like from full court to half court. He can make the passes. He's a big leader for us. He coaches us throughout the game. He's very aware of situation at the moment. He might tell you something real fast, and then we'll run the next play and he'll see it. Like, it'll be open. So he's got a great IQ, great shooter, really just all around.
When we talk about his passing, does it almost make you play a little bit more alert out there, knowing that?
Yeah, not for sure, because you never know if the pass gonna come fast or slow. So you just gotta always have your head on swivel wherever he at. I mean, he can finish well, so you just gotta make sure you're alert, like David said.
You know, a special day like this.
My fault.
Special day like this, you know, kind of like the whole arena out there kind of knew what was going on. They were all happy for you. You know, how embraced do you kind of feel by the K-State fans?
I mean, it just shows how much respect they have for me. The love too. They know I came back to the game because I love the game of basketball, and for them to really not, I say, disrespect or like the other team as much, even though we were still playing them, they did what they had to do, but they kept it as a family base for me, and I really appreciate that.
For all you guys, now this game's over, you get to go to KU again. What does that mean? Maybe trying to get a win there, which hasn't happened in a long time.
Try to come in tomorrow and practice, just watch film, and just go 1-0, go to KU. I mean, we're gonna give all. We're gonna go out there and compete and play the basketball we know how to play.